Ja tervetuloa takaisin Phoenix Wright Ace Attorneyn läpipelusen. Mä tässä päätin just että täällä on pistää nämä kaikki episodit silleen niin kuin yhden päivän aikana. Tai siis episodi kerralla, niin kuin yksi episodi per päivä. Eli useampi video päivässä. Se nyt on varmaan ilmeisesti jo tässä vaiheessa, niille jotka on tätä seurannut uutena, mutta joo, jatketaan. What was Mr. Ashworth talking about? A memory of crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Ashworth killed? I don't believe it, not Ashworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisle, huh, Maya? Was swooning? Me? Oh yes. I do remember feeling pain. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, alright? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I said Edgeworth in there, but dude, edgy. You guys should be bowing before, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that blowjob caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. That's true. Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles. And Larry, they saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Jos sanotaan, että kuukaudessa 30 päivää, niin se on vähän päälle euro tai $1 per päivässä. No, sehän oli tyyliin siis vuotta 2001, kun se sitten oli. Tai vuotta 2000. Siihen aikaan ehkä, no en kyllä tiedä, eikö se ainakaan Suomessa. Ehkä Amerikassa tai Japanissa on ollut pystynyt syömään päivän ruoan tai kouluruoan niin halvalla. Suomessa, no mä muistan jossain vaiheessa koulussa puhuttu, että se on tyyli jotain vähän päälle 3 euroa, mitä pistettiin siihen ruokaan, joka on todella vähän kyllä ollut silloinkin. Tai siis niin törky vähän ollut silloin, jos ihmiset sanoo, tai siis tämä henkilö sanoo, kuka en ikinä olikaan, että jos sanotaan, että kouluruoka on tyyli 3 euroa 50 senttiä, niin vankilassa saadaan ruoka 3 eurolla 40 sentillä. Et vankilassakin saa parempaa ruokaa. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. Mut siis joka tapauksessa on 3 kertaa enemmän rahaa. Et joko te olette saanut erittäin surkeata ruokaa, tai teillä päin on ollut erittäin paljon halvempaa se ruoka. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. PE eli liikuntatunti. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in the class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief. Give the money back. You are such a meanie. No one just admit it, you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We are gonna play with you. We won't play with you anymore. Give me back 50 cents I loaned you. Hey. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Joanna, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He is the one. We don't need proof. Make him say sorry. Why didn't you all just shut the fuck up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up on, picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he fucking didn't do it. You fucking retards, you need proof. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Eli syyllistä ei koskaan saatu kiinni. That's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were the best friends. Best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I look the kind of person I see. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked over that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. This was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Huh? Wait, you don't mean? That's why. That's why you became a defense attorney. To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Nick. We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'll settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Mites paljon sä etsit pois? No et paljon. Ei ollut mitään, joo. Mä just lähdin pois saduudesta. Look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, alright. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you are the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Älä nyt lovertele kaikkea. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much. Too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You said to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to do a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend the criminals? I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Jani Yogi. He had to be the shooter, anyway you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Report Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memories of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Jani-Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Kalma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Kalma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if you are saying it's true, you are headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I found myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Olisiko mä nyt jotain tästä? Mitähän mä nappasin mun pätki? Nick, no. That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that. You are right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? It was that case that changed my life. Tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow could just be a coincidence. But even if that case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Ei mennä tonne ihan vielä, sillä on paljon asioita. Käydään täällä. Looks like Detective Kamshu hasn't gotten back yet. Kamshu, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. She shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Kamshu. Siellä. Täällä. Jännä, että pitää kiertää tätä kautta. He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Hi, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Kamshu. Close one today. I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe, sir, is active today. Oh, one of the thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? There are a lot of us camping. The woods are awfully missed camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. The old caretaker got away. Yep. And I imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! Ah, I'm not clearing of the truth anywhere. Aha, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Crossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Well, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Jokain tuo lintu on vimpsruoka. Nobody's home. Hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, Squawk. Kaikki pitää tehdä uudestaan. Katsotaan tämä vaan. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take it. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Voidaanko me vihdoin varastaa tämä tältä? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Ah. But hey. He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm so sure. Okay then, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Eli naisen kirjoittama selvästi. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says that this is your last chance. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. To kill Robert Hammond and Trevor Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. That caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and killed out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Get the revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details murder and setup. Interesting. Mennäs käymään vaikka vastaan nopeasti. Niin noin mä pääsin. Joo. Kävästään Milesin luona. Anything to say about this? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Huh. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter. Then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now it's time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe it's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Miksi haluaisin jotain niinku... Tämähän oli mun teoria jo aikaisemmin, mutta... Mitä kostoa sillä nyt sitten olisi, jos se on saanut syytön määrityksen. Se kyllä meni piiloon kyllä sen jälkeen, mutta... Et ehkä se kuvittelee, että se maine meni sen törjäilyn takia, vaikka se sai syytön merkinnän. Jani Yogi, a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. They had aimed, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you are not making this any easier. To get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up to the ceiling. At the ceiling, that's not. In court, Jani Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of the crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. Oof. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You are not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You are using up my air. Oh, what? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah, what are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying in my feet. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In this, I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. Wow. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. Oliko hirveä bone-chilling scream mun? Wow. Akapio Racing Team duppi. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. Huh. There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about the DL6. Onko se tää Grosberg? Mr. Grosberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you are not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened here. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So Edgeworth he shot his own father. Only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why don't you two look so troubled? Why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Looking quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Luke was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Gregory Edgeworth. Sehän se oli, jos mä koittaisin nyt muistaa se. Gregoria Mines. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister, Gregory Edgeworth, was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. False testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Mr. Fay. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Jani Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. Just when my mother left us, everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was guilty. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you are saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son is only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Olisiko mulla näyttää sulle mitään? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but two trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be erased. She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. Gregory Edgeworth was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. Most voisi selittää. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? No ei se ainakaan Miles ollut. Eikä se varmaan se kirjoittanut itsellekään. Mulla oli mielessä kyllä että se voisi olla ehkä Von Karma, mutta se on kyllä ihan perätty syytä, mutta Manfred Von Karma. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? What would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm sure. Von Karma. Oh, wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on the court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Kama himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Kama want friendly Edgeworth? If it truly was von Kama who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Mons Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Mons Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could von Kama know about Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Kama is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Kama met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Kama did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Kama? Von Kama got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused von Kama of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty von Kama has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for von Kama. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he has taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Kama is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he's killed someone. But Nick, Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chance of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Mennään itekin käymään siellä. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. von Kama is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Kama? Yes, he's just alright actually. Von Kama's in the records room. Sankkeutuu eroon todistusaineistosta. Tai se on hakemassa sitä itsensä varten. Ehkä sinne jälkemässä vietoksessa enemmän järkeä. Nick, let's hurry. Just as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sorry they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Kama. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports. Wow, these are all case reports. Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Hey, hi, pienetkin. Huh? One of these drawers here is open. Someone has been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for deal 6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Ik. Von Kama. You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We are Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. No rupata lassitte hänelle. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? Romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Kama, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against me, a defense attorney. Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial girl? So he did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? Se on Phoenix, joka sen sanoo. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you have done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Kama is going to bring up deal 6 in court tomorrow. Hei, haluttaisiko me näyttää sille jotain? Hei, kato mun pätkiä. Fool. You think the prosecutor would give you a defense attorney information? Bah. Creep. Joo, eikä se mitään ideaa. Olisiko sulla mitään sanottavaa tästä? Missä Von Kama? Have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Jani-Jogi to commit murder. Jani-Jogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. Huh? So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. But what? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 60,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, don't worry. People will die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No. No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Out of my way. Wow! Sehän oli helvetin järkevää näyttää sille sitä lappua. Hikatas. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya? Is she okay? Maya? Maya, open your eyes. Maya? The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? There's 6 skins in it. Evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Montgomery was holding this when Maya jumped him. Again from Gregory Edgeworth's heart still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. Ai vitsi. No, kiitos kun katsoitte ja Final Day Trial. Kyllä mä nyt vielä yhden videon verran jaksan tässä. Kello on 10:11. Joo, ei kai siinä. Kiitos kun katsoitte ja jatketaan seuraavalla kerralla, jos en sanonut sitä jo.